Are we live? I think we are. Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome to a new stream. I actually didn't mess and change the stream tags. Damn it. Why does it tell me that I don't have stream tags right now? Please, I want to change my tags. Okay, well. Is this a tag? What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna put to update settings. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Update stream info. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna roll with the punches. Hello guys, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We are back. I know that I took some like 3 days off or 4 or whatever the fuck it was, but it was not for a bad reason. It was just because I had more stuff to do, and then I just felt like watching Hogwarts Legacy, and that's it. So today we're gonna be doing for about 45 minutes, something like that. I do need my phone, which I don't know what it is. Give me a second. Where's my phone? Fuck. Did I lose my phone? I gotta go grab my phone real quick. But yeah, we're gonna do about 45 minutes of the Let's Talk Sex Baby, a talk show where I basically go through subreddits like sex education, relationships, and also relationship advice, and I just try to help and give my overall opinion about stuff. Some of these are kind of repetitive, especially like the relationships part. So again, I'm just doing this episode as a way of helping people and just seeing also the top ones, like top top posts, because some of the other ones are just like repetition and you just have to communicate better with your partner in general. So anyway, also my balcony is kind of wet because the neighbors from up there, they were like cleaning, so it's like all wet, which I guess thank you. Respectful AF. I mean, they probably didn't know that they were doing that. Okay. I thought I had taken the sound off from notifications. So I'm just gonna go grab my phone and we will start real soon. Real soon, baby. Real soon. Where's my phone? Oh my god, doesn't bite. And I will be honest, I was actually gonna go for a workout instead of doing it live, but because in the evening I am going for a walk, I just thought about like, why should I, go for a workout when we can just do a live show. I just want to see if the tags are really working or not. Edit stream info. Yeah, I have like beginner player. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So let's give it a start. I feel like I need to have search for another topic, maybe on Quora, instead of Reddit. Just to find. I don't know exactly how Quora works, but I think this is posts. Like, is it the same as like? Probably not. Reddit is easier for me to understand, because the thing is that the relationship advice stuff, it's kind of like I don't think there's enough like sex education stuff, which is what I adore. Okay, so everything seems to be going fine. We're going to start. Okay, top today, new hot. I'm gonna go for top. If you know what I mean. I am gonna put this. I shouldn't be using this account that I'm in. Should I? I shouldn't be using this account. You will understand why. Although I've been a very good boy. I've been a very good boy. Shit, it's not what I wanted. Okay, but let's go to the stuff. Okay. So someone asked where am I supposed to come after sex, but I mean, you don't give a... He doesn't give us more information, so that's kind of like the question. This was supposed to be the top. I'm gonna go to the top of this week. Okay. Ooh, this is a good question. This is a good question. This is the shit that I'm looking after. Give me just a second so I can push this. Jesus fuck. Come on, Mike. There you go. My mic doesn't want to collaborate. Okay, at what age should you buy condoms and have them available for your kid? They have close friends of the opposite sex, but nobody seems to date. Like the old days, so hard to tell what's going on. They don't really want to tell me anything, which is pretty normal, I guess. I would rather have them. I would rather they have them and not need one than to need one and not have one. Yep. I want to be respectful and age appropriate, but I don't have them. Okay, I don't feel like encouraging them when they're not ready or being a cringy parent. If you are a parent or younger person, but help me understand your perspective. Okay, so without seeing any comments, see, because my account is called Affectionate Duck, lol. I didn't pick the name. So at what age should you buy condoms and have them available for your kid? I mean, I would tell you, don't see it as, oh my god, at what age should I buy something and just have it and hand them out. What I mean is that in your house, this is just my opinion, in your house, create like a safe space, like you can put like a little shelf or whatever the fuck, and you just have weekly condoms there, okay? And your kid can take it out. Now the thing that is that you are not forcing it upon them. They might ask you what it is, and then you can have a conversation about it, and that's a whole nother story. Or what you can do is that they will take off the condoms, but like without you seeing. So kind of give them space to do it without you seeing them take off the condom, because that is really fucking cringy. But yeah, I think you slowly introduce it. At what age? I mean, the moment that you start thinking about it, as you wrote here, is the right age for you to just go ahead and have the condoms available for them. I actually got a partnership, my association, we got a partnership for the condoms distribution, let's call it that way. And I think it's super useful, especially for the people of my age, 24, where, I mean, not really my age, it depends. I'm not like doing it like rabbit anymore. I used to when I was in college, you know, it was different. But it's very useful. It's very useful, you know. And you introduce it in a cool way. Okay, this guy. I'm 14. Me and my girlfriend always have some laying around. I think it depends on the kid. Okay, my father showed me where he stored his condoms when I was around 12 or something. He wanted me to know that I could pick some in his stash if I ever. Okay, it's when I was 14 that I first needed them. Yeah, you know. I mean, this is good. This is good. I mean, some kids might find it kind of cringy of like, oh, dad, do you think I'm having sex? Like, what the fuck? But I mean, it depends on like how you talk to your kid about it, you know? But what I'm saying, my idea of the bowl, having a bowl or having like a safe space where they can just go and take some, it's completely fine. Now, the thing is that, do you, like, you can't be able to control and you can't expect to control how many condoms they take out. Okay, so there's going to be a time where you're going to be like, bro, there are no condoms here. Maybe he's giving them to their friends who are more of in need. Okay, so try to really not judge the situation, you know? Okay, giving oral first time, male to female. Ooh, male to female, this is cool. Basically, I've been seeing this girl for a while now, but as I'm still virgin and new to this stuff, I have been having some questions. As I'm not really ready to have sex, a man, I've been wanting to give her oral. I'm worried how to do it safely. Is it going to be enjoyable for her? What can I do to take the risks to minimum if I wanted to do it without the dental dam? What is dental dam? Let's search. How to use the dental dam. What the fuck is this? A barrier for oral sex. Oh, really? Are latex or polyurethane sheets used between the mouth and vagina or anus during oral sex. Ready-to-use dental dams can be purchased online. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know that. Is it like this thing, basically? I mean, not like that, but, you know. But it's like that. Do you get pleasure from it? Dental dam. Oral sex has a barrier. Do they work? I mean, I guess it depends how thick they are, I guess. Damn. Okay. Well, found something new. Make sure she doesn't have any STDs, of course. As long as she doesn't have one, you can just do it without protection. I mean, oral, of course. There really isn't any risk of yeast infection, or the majority of women would get them all the time. As long as she has no STDs, you're good to go. I mean, yeah, the best ways to reduce infection. This was what I was gonna say. Make sure your hands are clean before touching any part. Additionally, if you have cuts or open sores on your mouth or genitals, yes, it is best not to engage in oral sex. Yes. STD, urinary tract infection, penile. Okay, cool. I mean, my main point is you can try the dental dams if you feel like it, because you're gonna feel more safe. Because I understand that you're like, oh, bro, I don't want to catch disease and stuff like that. And the second thing is just make sure that you are clean. This is why I always say that a one night stand is so hard, because you don't know if the person is clean. At least for me, I don't know if the person is clean, and that fucking drives me nuts. I've done it, but it's like, it's weird. So I rather take my time, also getting to know the person, but I rather take my time if I can have like a one night stand with time. Let's take a bath together, let's clean, and then we do the thing. That should be a saying. But the main point is just make sure that your hands are clean. I mean, if you want, like your teeth are clean too, you know, your tongue, etc. And her, you know, that you're doing oral sex to. So interesting. I actually didn't know about the dental dams. I'll be honest. I just want to check on my phone if the overall layout of this is cool. Has, I don't know, and I hope it's cool. Yeah, maybe we should put it like this. Like 175, the zoom. Yeah, it's much better. Okay. I actually don't have chat open today, okay? So if I see a message after a while, I'm sorry. Because I'm also recording this for YouTube. Because then I'm gonna post this, so yeah. Okay, so I just need a bit of advice here, okay? Okay, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow and I want to ask about being prescribed birth control. Okay, I'm 17, will be 18 in April. Also have a boyfriend, want to be safe. My dad's going with me to the doctor, but I don't want to ask. In front of him. My dad is really strict and conservative. I highly doubt he would even allow me to talk about this topic. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? I mean, if you feel like you're not comfortable and you don't want to take the risk, my idea is try to sneak into the bathroom. I'm not saying during the appointment, but like before the appointment or something like that, and just talking to a nurse. This might not work, but it's just an idea. Talk to a nurse and say this exact thing. Look, my dad is really strict. I actually want to be on birth control, and I don't want him to freak out. And I would like the doctor to kind of slowly ask me if I should take. But that's not gonna work because you don't want your dad to know. I mean, but yeah. Wait, I just saw like a spelling mistake there on the poster. Wait, what? Okay, forget it. So, what I'm trying to say is it's a picky situation, because if you think, go to the nurse and the doctor will slowly ask you, hey, are you like having, but the question is going to be if you are having relationships, like sexual relationships. There's no way a doctor can just say, hey, do you need like to take the pill, birth control pill, because at this age you start with like sexual relationships. If you need anything, let me know. But then your dad is gonna hear this. So I mean, I would either tell the nurse and just say, I don't want my dad to know, but I just want to take it, and most likely she will fucking help you. Because I mean, I don't think she's gonna be like, oh, I need to tell her dad, you know. I mean, they're there just like help you, you know, and they understand like these things. But I don't know. Okay. In my state, once my daughter turned 14, the pediatrician doesn't let the mom come in during the exam. I get a few minutes afterwards to talk with the doctor, but their conversation are private. I can't even see her online chart without her permission. I don't know where you live, but at 17, I'm sure your dad won't be encouraged to stay in the room. If you're sexually active, birth control pills are a good solution. Yeah, okay. I went in for birth control at 15, but a parent had to be there with me. I told them that it was for heavy periods, as they were a little heavy anyways. Worst case scenario is that they'll give you on where you have to have a break. Oh yeah, when you have to have a break, yeah. But first of all, you don't have to have the break. Okay. And also you are still unlikely to get pregnant on that break. Wait, okay, she's messing with a lot of stuff, but okay, she is mixing stuff. But yeah, but she's saying that was apparent with her. I mean, this is my advice, is that I understand it's difficult. You either try to have the conversation with your dad, you either try the doctor to slowly make the conversation with your dad, or just try to ask it on the side to a nurse, and she will most likely give it to you, or just advise you how to do it, you know. Because I know that not every parent is very like open-minded, especially, I mean, in my generation, I think we will be. My generation, we will like, I mean, I know that we're just like, you know, doing it like rabbits at your age, so, you know, might as well just be safe, for fuck's sakes. But I understand. Okay. We will then switch to relationship advice every like fourth or fifth question. Do I have a second asshole in my anus? Probably not. So I just had sex with my first endowed men, and it was an experience going in. Okay, it was rough, but after a while it got better. Okay, but okay, but then he got straight in, and I felt this weird pressure inside me, like I was hitting it was hitting something. But I felt like climaxing every time he hit it, and I had a feeling it was my prostate. Okay, but here's the thing. With my first endowed man, I mean, I'm just gonna search this word because I'm my main point is this like a homosexual is this like a homosexual relationship? Oh, an endowed man. Oh, having large sexual organs. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's probably a girl. I don't know. Wait, fuck. Okay. But yeah, we stopped and said we would try again. He was really hot and willing to try again, so I want to know if I need to practice ahead of time or maybe stretch myself out or anything. Okay, so basically, okay, he has a big organ. I felt this weird pressure inside me, like he was hitting something. Okay. But the thing is that she doesn't say. I'm guessing, this is just my guess, that this was, do I have a second hole in my anus? Because this is mixing a lot of stuff. So they did like anal sex, I'm pretty sure. And she felt like this guy hit her pressure point. I mean, we have different pressure points, you know? I can't tell you if your title is serious or not. It also sounds like you're a male identifying since you talked about your person. Yeah, that's what I'm mixing, you know? But no, there's no second hole. If you feel like defining this further, we can have a different. Use lube, use towels, practice toys. Yeah, some people. Yeah, okay. Communicate with your partner. Okay. And when you say between sex, do you mean the day before, every day I'm supposed to? Okay, so this is like a homosexual relationships. So basically, he's saying that they did anal sex, So yeah, so most likely, from what I know, from what I'm saying, but man, kudos for that. Holy shit. Most likely you hit your pressure point, so your prostate, and when that's hit, we just climax much more. That's why a lot of guys are like, oh, I will not try butt stuff. Yeah, but it's kind of good also for our prostate cancer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say. So with this being said, the main point is that if it hurt, what you have to do is that you have to relax more in the sense of use more lube, communicate better with your partner, and just kind of practice. There are so many toys that kind of make you like toys in the terms of like you will get to train yourself, but you also get pleasure. You know what I mean? So if there was no pleasure, you wouldn't be kind of like speaking in a good manner like you did. So but yeah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the and we learned a new expression, endow with man, something like that. Why is that thing still fucking wet? It is more wet now. That's what she said, I guess. My neighbors today, they woke up at like, I don't know, 8 a.m., 8 something. I swear to God, during the fucking week, this is not a joke. During the week, they never wake up before like 9 or something like that. I don't even hear them. And on the weekends, especially last weekend was the same thing. They always wake up at like 8 something. And I'm like, why? And they also are cleaning the house and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck? It should be the other way around, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're good, we're happy. Okay. My dog made a weird noise, but I guess she's fine. I guess she's fine. Oh, there she comes. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? What the dog doing? Okay. Relationship. Oh no, this is a long one. Okay. But this is the top one for this week. My girlfriend, my 25... What? Wait. My 25 female girlfriend, 23 female. So this is like... Okay, so this is like a homosexual relationship. So they're lesbian. Okay. That's my confusion with that. Okay, my girlfriend has health issues that make me worry about what kind of future we have together. Okay, how do I open the door without making her feel bad? Something about she has no control over. Yeah. We were together for about 1 year, separate for a year, and have recently got back together. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Health condition made big changes. Previously, her bones would break easily and was frequently in some kind of cast and caught things like cold and the flu very often. But now she uses crutch when she leaves home and struggles to go up and downstairs. She's in pain every day. She's brave and smiling, works so hard despite all this. I admire her and take care of her, but this much change in just 2 years has me worried about what the future will look like. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest because you get the point. We have talked about the future, but we have never talked about this part of it. I know that these worries are holding me back from committing fully to the future we have talked about, but I have no idea how to open the topic. Please, any tips, experience, or advice would be highly appreciated. Okay, so I have no experience in this. I understand completely what she's saying in the terms of like that she's worried about the future. I completely understand it. My advice is you need to speak to her, and my advice is you need to open the topic of conversation in terms of just how do I say this? You need to open the topics of conversation in a way that's kind of smooth, and that it's not like you want to talk about it. It just came up. It's like you saw something on TV, but although this situation is very serious, so to speak, you have to talk to her. That's it. My advice is you have to sit down with her and just talk to her and just be the most upfront possible and ask her and just tell her about your worries, but tell her in a way that you understand and you want to support her. I'm telling you, she will not understand it, because when we are going through something, we don't understand the other people's and person points of view. But I think it's probably the only way to go about it. It's gonna go wrong, so to speak, either way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, but I may be wrong, and I want to be wrong. What the fuck did I do? Did I go back? Did I go back? I have chronic illness. Sorry, and it played a big role in ending my engagement in a relationship that was 10 years old. Give me a second. Jesus fuck. Let's start from the top. I have a chronic illness, and it played a big role in ending my engagement in a relationship that was 10 years old. I can tell this is probably something that's already on her mind. My advice would be to take some time to really think about it. May you help often, etc., etc. Holy shit. I think it's worth having a conversation with her. I would simply ask about her condition and how she sees the future. What she would like to happen versus what she thinks might happen. Nice. I just want to really stress out that you need to think about you and what you want. The worst thing for those of us with an illness is being left high and dry after years with someone. It's okay not to want to be a caretaker. You need to think about your lifestyles and figure this out. Yeah, better to have the difficult conversations early. Better to say you can't do it if you think you can't. Yeah. I mean, this is a tough situation. This is one of those situations where it fucking keeps you up at night, you know? It fucking keeps you up at night. Okay. A lot of these things of like relationship advice, I am not gonna joke, but they're like, you can't, how do you help these people? You just go ahead and have a better communication with your partner. I know that in the last situation that we saw, it's not really like that, but I mean, what's the solution? Talk with your partner. Like, nobody's gonna tell you the solution. Oh yeah, leave her. Your lifestyle is not the same as her. I mean, you know. I'm just gonna pick a couple of these because these are pretty much like, these are all like big fucking things, and no disrespect, but it's not really useful for me to talk about this other than like sex education and like stuff like this, you know. It's I mean, it's my passion too, okay? So no judge, but we do a mix of both, okay? We do this and another one from relationship advice. Okay, girlfriend decided to sleep on the sofa and then waking me up to get to bed. We have been together over 2 years. Over the last couple months, there's been a couple of nights where my girlfriend has randomly gone into a bad mood for no reason. Okay, when I stop bothering to ask why and just go to bed by myself and she sleeps on the couch or sofa, she will come into the bedroom a few hours later when I'm asleep and out the light on. Wait, she turns on the light just to go there. Jesus. I asked her not to put the light on. Oh my god. Okay. How old are you? She's 22. Okay. She and you. I'm not saying this as a demeaning manner. I just say, oh, 22, they don't know how to act, but it's like, you are kind of 22. You're not like 16 or 17. You know what I mean? Then last night was the same thing. We were having a good night, just watching out of nowhere. She refused to answer me when I talked to her, lays down on the couch. Okay. You need to have a serious talk with her about her behavior. If she can't communicate with you like an adult, she's not ready for a serious relationship. Done. I'm not going to say anything more about this topic. That's it. I mean, that's the point. What am I going to say more? This is why I'm saying, I mean, I'm going to say one thing, is that it's not normal that she has this behavior, but there may be something that's blocking her from maybe, but I mean, you have been together for like over 2 years. So I'm going to say this. Maybe she either thinks that you cheated, and she sometimes thinks about it and she's like, oh my god, this guy cheated and there's something about him that I don't like, whatever the fuck. And she kind of wants to push you away, but then she's like, oh shit, I'm in this relationship. or she's basically acting like a kid, you know. But either way, it's not your problem, so to speak, and everyone has their own problems, so to speak. So just try to understand what hers is, if there really is a problem. That's my point. Okay, relationship advice. It's the same thing as the other one, but it has a different name, I think. Is it not? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Update. Why do they write my and then they put their age? It's confusing. So this is another homosexual relationship. Okay, at least I got that right now. My family caught me being fucked by my boyfriend. Okay. My family and I ended up still going to dinner that weekend, and I also got to bring my boyfriend. Okay, so this is already like a question. And good humor. Okay. Well, so basically it was an awkward situation, then everything was fine. See? Relationship advice for you. Another one. Like, I'm gonna be straight honest, and the next talk show we might not even do this relationship advice. How do I, female 28, tell my husband, male 33, that I want a divorce? You sit down and you ask him, and you talk. You talk about your points, you talk about the things that you don't like, you talk about the things that you would like to improve, you talk about what you see in the future, and then he talks about what he likes, what he doesn't like, what he sees about the future. And if you meet halfway, for sure keep going. If not, bye-bye. This is a very weird answer and stupid answer what I'm saying, but I honestly, and I put my hand into my heart, my chest, honestly to God, all the relationship advice posts are just like communication issues. Every single fucking thing. Not judging, because people need to vent. I've also done this. But I mean, it just gives me no pleasure to read this, to be honest. I thought it did, because I'm like, oh, relationship advice. Okay, let's read this one more, and then we go back to the other one. Boyfriend showed a red flag I never thought I'd see from him. I, 24 female, have been with my boyfriend, 27 male, I guess, for about 7 years now. We live together. It's not always perfect. 6 years now. Did I say 7? I don't know. To put it mildly, we're not great at communicating. Okay, see my point. Past few months, things have been rocky. I don't have the best mental health, and neither does he, but he always accepted each other. We always accepted each other. When he doesn't feel great, I give him space. When I don't feel great, he immediately gets defensive with me. It makes me feel bad for neglecting him. He gets very moody. Sounds like you are with a kid, or you have been too much time together and just tired of each other, which is fine. So today, things hit the fan. He was irritated. He slammed the door of the car or inside the store, whatever. Okay. Oh, no, wait, but this is the point. Okay. He slammed the car door, went inside the store for no more than 5 minutes, and came back with a bag of bread and lunch meat. He storms out of the parking lot driving recklessly. He knows I have anxiety on the road, given we've been in an accident before. I ask him not to drive like a maniac, and he yells at me to just never get in the car with him again if I don't like how he drives. He blows through a stop sign and drives 65 in a 45 with heavy tracted. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Just leave him. I know that people act on an impulse, but brother, when we act on an impulse, we yell because we don't have control. We slam doors because we don't have controls. We don't have control. Now, speeding with a car in a place where it's like 45 with heavy traffic, knowing that you have been in an accident before, my man, I'm sorry, but you've lost control, and that's really bad, and it's not good. So yeah, I'm very hurt right now, and I feel so stuck. Okay, I'm telling you, have a conversation with him if this thing happens again, and you know, just you know, just leave him. the silent treatment in relationships is a form of control. It conditions one partner to feel afraid of being up any sort of need or concern. This individual sounds like it doesn't respect your boundaries, safety, or feelings. Exactly. Relationship advice 101. You just gotta communicate, and people are not good for each other. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it is. I mean, all the fucking posts that we see from relationship advice, and I'm telling you, I've been there myself. It's just like we don't communicate with partners, or partners are just like not good for us, because then we find out that they want to control us with silence. They want to control us because of this or their action. I know exactly what it is like to have someone different from yourself in terms of personality or whatever. And when you start to live together, you're like, fucking hell, am I really living with this person? Like, do they really act like this? And I'm saying this and I had a good experience. Imagine what people say and what people do when they have a bad experience. So I'm telling you, we can only find ourselves and how the relationship of the world works if we open ourselves and we are just like receptive to new things. But for fuck's sakes, have better communication. And if it's not good, and if you don't feel like he treats you with worth, just get the fuck out of there. Honestly, I know it's so cool in the beginning. We see a girl, we see a guy, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna just get together. We're gonna do it like rabbits, and we're gonna build something fun and whatever. It's not always like that. That's the fucking truth. If it was easy to be with someone, the percentage of divorces. That's what I mean. The percentage of couples who break up wouldn't be as high as it is, and marriages, of course. Okay. We've been doing this for half an hour. Holy shit. Do you like my new shirt? I have a new shirt. This is like football stuff, but I bought this shirt for like €3 or $4, just to use on streams, because I'm a fashionable boy, you know. I'm fashion. That's what I am. Okay. I am gonna continue. Just give me a second. There comes the dog. What the dog doing? Hello. I'm the dog. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm zooming. I'm running. She has like big claws. Honestly, her paws are like big claws. It's crazy. Okay, let me just grab some food. Give me a second. We'll take a little bit of a break, okay? We're gonna take like 1 minute or 2 break. Let's take a break. That means that we will have some Kit Kat. Some Kit Kat. Too much energy. I don't know if I said before, but I'm doing the YouTube challenge of... so I'm not watching YouTube for now almost 20 days. So I haven't been like scrolling around YouTube. It's so liberating. It's so good. Honestly, you should try it. Really good. Also, the same thing of not watching porn. It's amazing. But I feel like not watching YouTube is more liberating than not watching porn. I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like I spent more time on YouTube and I was just like scrolling endlessly and just watching like, I don't mean like random videos, but stuff that I like, but random channels, you know what I mean? I'm sorry that I keep doing this to my shirt, but it's just like I feel good in it, and I'm just, you know, I feel good. I feel good, boy. You know what I just had? I just had the most crazy fucking idea ever. Which is, I mean, this doesn't work, but you know that I have this association of Erasmus students. I work with Erasmus students. What if we could create like a sex education program? I know that in our age, like 24 and something like that, we're kind of educated, but we're not. We always have doubts and stuff. What if we could create like a chat group of like anonymously, okay, everyone is like anonymous, and people could just have like relationship advice. Not relationship advice, but like sex education advice, and even kind of relationship, I guess. That would be nice. But I don't know how you could do that anonymously. Because the thing is that if you have like interesting. I don't know, I need to talk about it. I need to talk to myself and let it marinate in my head. Okay, so let's do 15 more minutes until fucking whatever time it is there. I don't want to tell you the time. Okay. Question about positions. Switching the positions for you. Isn't that how the music goes? So me and my girlfriend were having intercourse yesterday, and we found a new position that works like nothing else for her and for me. So we wanted to experiment with a position. We always tried different positions, like male laying down, female on top. Didn't work for her. Okay. But with this new position, she's on top and I'm laying down. What? Oh, okay, wait, he's gonna explain. Moving my hips up and down while she's sitting on her knees. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, this... Bro, she has to... For you, you have to work a lot your glutes and hamstring. Holy shit. Okay, damn. And and she has to have a lot of... Like, she has to fucking do a kind of a squat. Oh my god. How old are you? I mean, you can't be older than like 24. Because me at 24, I can... I mean, I don't have... Jesus Christ, that takes a lot of your body. Okay, but when I lay down and do nothing and she's doing the work, she doesn't really feel everything. How can it happen that I do... It feels it good, and when she does the work, she barely feels anything? I mean, I think this is like... Everybody is different. Every body and everyone, okay? But every body is different. So I think her body has different like pressure points and ways of feeling pleasure. I mean, it's not really that weird. It's just like everyone is different. You know what I mean? And how she gets more pleasure is that maybe she's also kind of... I'm gonna say maybe she's also kind of submissive, because she's just... I mean, the position that you are in, she's kind of in control, but at the same time she's in how do I say, maybe she likes to feel like she's in a pedestal and she gets all the attention. I know that this might sound weird, but I'm just saying, I don't know what the fuck is going on. All I'm trying to say without judging is she just has a better climax when this happens, when you just like do all the work and she's just like being... I mean, I'm saying this because I'm telling you, I wish she would tell me more about like their relationship and stuff like that, because I feel like she likes to be I don't know how you say it, like venerated. Yeah, with great respect, you know. I mean, like, I think she likes to be venerated, like worshipped a little bit. But it's weird because the position that you are in, it doesn't make it seem like that. Interesting. Bro, I love these topics. I live for this. Your dick curvature. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because it also is a different position. It's like I said, different pressure points, different position that just hits her better, you know, for whatever reason it is. Maybe the speed too. She should try to either lean forward a little more so she can rub her clit on your pelvis, or lean back a little more so your dick is pressing against the front wall. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this in the sense of like, oh bro, you only get pleasure if I work, you know, but I also want you to just, you know, I want to be rested and feel pleasure. I'm sure that you has a guy, I'm pretty sure, yeah, has a guy have other pressure points where she has to do all the work and you have to do nothing. And she feels like, oh fuck, he gets off if I do this, but he's not doing anything, you know. So I wouldn't put the kind... Like, I don't want this person to understand that, like, oh, only if I work she gets pleasure, you know? I mean, it depends on the... How do I say? Because my fear is that this person thinks that there's a lack of meeting halfway, you know? That there's a lack of... like, that he's putting all the work and she doesn't put any work, you know? There's a disparity, that's what I'm talking about. But I would say just experiment more stuff, and if she feels good like this, I mean, amazing, you know. Probably like a guy who would read this and who wouldn't find a good position to get her girlfriend, like um I'm gonna say like climax like this, so to speak. This guy's gonna be really jealous. Okay, so congratulations, you found something very good that works. And I say this because also it depends on every person, but for me personally, a lot of the positions that I do, I don't like. I have so much sensibility. I think that's how you say it. I'm very sensitive. So a lot of the stuff that I do that's more like, I'm gonna say interesting, I don't feel good. I don't feel pleasure doing that. You know what I mean? And the other like more simple stuff, or I'm gonna be straight honest, vanilla stuff, like they use the term vanilla. I thoroughly enjoy more of that. You know what I mean? But this has nothing to do with a person who's working more or working less. I mean, it's just like positions. You know? I suck at math or I'm small. Okay. Never had sex before. How do I know which condoms to buy? The same brand has like 10 different types, all look exactly the same. They have different names. I'm confused. Basically, I know nothing of this stuff. Okay, so basically my advice would be, first check the prices, because there are going to be ones that are more costly. And the ones that are more costly, you can read what they have, because they probably have like a thin layer. They have a different flavor, something like that. And then the ones who are cheaper are like the most basic ones. So I'm telling you, start with a cheaper, not just because I'm a cheap guy, but honestly, start with a cheaper, or go for the intermediate one. The intermediate ones already have some type of gimmick to it, okay? They already have something that it enables you to actually have more pleasure or give more pleasure to your partner. But I know what you mean, because there are a lot of type of condoms, and like for me, I always use the normal ones, and I think it works just fine. Yeah, I would just advise to buy regular ones like Durex Classic or something like that. I don't know which they have in your country. Don't bother buying any of the fancy things or special ones. I'm gonna see whoever just did the follow. Give me a second. Just keep it simple if you don't have any experience yet, and you can always turn them on if they fit. No, and you can always try them on, to see if they fit. Yeah. Another person says pick extra thin ones, gives you more pleasure. I mean, but first time, just try it. Okay, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, Hannah Starbucks girl. Hope I said your name right. I'm gonna check chat right now. Are you talking about sexual? Actually, my 26-year-old has a son. Okay, I don't know if that's cap or not, but if you have questions, if you have questions, you can ask, and I can try to help if there's anything like useful that I can give my advice to. But thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Really, thank you so much. Okay, so about the brands of condom, I mean, I think go for the most cheap ones, see and compare to the highest costly ones. I guess that's how I say it. But whatever brand is fine, Yeah, you also have different sizes too. So, but I think on the packaging you can see pretty much, and they try to explain what it is pretty straightforward and simplistic, Okay, please help. I need answers. I need answers. Okay. My boyfriend ejaculated from masturbation, and he washed off the semen on his hands using only tap water and dried it off and wiped it with tissue. Jesus, that's like, okay. After a few minutes, he fingered me. Does the sperm die if it's this case? Should I be worried? I mean, okay. Only tap water. I mean, I would say no. I think we answered to a similar question, and I would say that probably you don't have to be worried about it, because he did wash, he dried it, he wiped it. So it's not like he went straight from one thing to the other. And even the last question that we had similar to this one, it was like someone who went straight from just like it went straight from being wet with semen, the finger or whatever it was, and they did like, they inserted it. And even at that time that they didn't wipe it off or whatever, the question, the general answer, I mean, everybody was saying that it was completely fine. You should be fine. Learn more on Google. Okay. To avoid unnecessary anxiety. I mean, yeah, it's not really a necessary anxiety. I think even if you read about it and you're like you are fine and this is how it works, you're always gonna be like anxious about, like, I don't know. I'm gonna call it like dumb and simplistic stuff, but you are anxious about it. You know. Is it normal for okay? Okay, is it normal for girls to have pain in the lower abdomen? Okay. I'm fairly new to sex, and a few hours after the deed, interesting word, my lower abdomen hurts, the part where his dick was rich and his thing was kind of long. Is it normal for girls to feel pain there? I mean, it is not normal, especially if you say that your partner was a quite long, had a quite long, how do you say, sexual organ. But I would just tell you to be careful the next time and just see how you feel. If this continues, like it's a continuous pain, then probably you should get it checked out. You possibly hit your cervix. May you ask him not to go as deep? Yeah. You shouldn't feel pain. What kind of pain? Yeah, it's like inside or outside the skin. I would take two guesses. First, he touched your cervix. Okay. I almost fell. Second guess, you both should get yourself a bottle of lube and use it. Make sure the lube you are using works with condoms. Okay. Yeah. The pain is in the inside. He hit your cervix. Try to ask him to be gentle next time and take a few days off having sex. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Is it normal to feel guilty or ashamed? Is this like the question and there's nothing? This is a very interesting question. Is it common? Yes, unfortunately. Society has conditioned opinion to feel guilty either through taboo or religion. Is it normal? No. Sex is normal, isn't a bad thing. Women are meant to think of isn't a bad thing. It is common to feel guilty or ashamed after sexual acts, like a previous commenter said. Our society has stigmatized sex in many ways, which has caused people to feel unnecessary shame. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you the honest answer. It depends on the household that you lived and grew up in. If you grew up in a household that maybe, I'm not saying that it was encouraged, but you didn't feel judged when you talked about it, maybe it's going to be normal and you're not going to feel as guilty or ashamed, because there's more like underlying stuff in this feel guilty or ashamed, because it depends on if you're talking about doing something sexual with a partner, if you are cheating, if you are masturbating with porn, without porn. So there's a lot of variables here, but what I'm saying is that if you have felt judged before when you did something like this, it's normal to feel like that. That's why you feel like that. But is it normal? No, you shouldn't feel guilty or ashamed in any way, even if it's your first time and you come in like, or you climax, because I don't like to use the simple words, so to speak. You climax in like 5 seconds or whatever the fuck, and you're not going to climax in 5 seconds. It's going to take more, maybe like 15, 20. But you know what I mean. 5 to 15 or 20 is a long difference. Lol. I mean, especially after you do like a nofap challenge or whatever. Holy shit. Okay, how to control sexual desires. Interesting question. I have sexual desires whenever I meet my girlfriend alone. Okay. Then I start touching her. Is that normal? Do I have an extreme sexual desire? Bro, it's completely normal. Come on, that's healthy. That's actually amazing. I don't know how much time we have been together. Probably not a long time, but honestly, kudos. That's how you should feel. Okay, condom broke, but no ejaculation and similarly no pre-cum. Okay, let me read this because I also need to get more knowledge about this type of stuff. Please help me. 17 and my boyfriend 18 are panicking because the condom broke on our second round of intercourse. Second round. This happened a few hours ago. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's what I would do. I would just write online and get advice. I mean, respect. However, the time frame of his first ejaculation is far from the second time since we showered in between rounds. Interesting. He did not ejaculate before the condom broke, but there could be still a possibility of pre-cum. Okay. Also, in our first round, I started bleeding, and I'm supposed to have my period within the week. Okay. If I'm on the first day of my period and I didn't bleed because of any other circumstances, with the addition to him not ejaculation, how unlikely is it for me to get pregnant? Okay. Let me read again. So, okay, because the condom broke on our second round of intercourse. Okay. So he did not ejaculate before the condom broke, but there could still be a possibility of pre-cum. Okay. I started bleeding. Okay, but so you had one round and you went for a shower, and then you go for the second one and the condom broke. The main point is that, again, I don't have the most amount of knowledge. I'm just trying to help. It depends on when the condom broke. If the condom broke and you were like really into it, if the condom broke at the beginning, if the condom broke before the end, before the climax, I think that kind of depends. But, and I'm be straight honest, I don't know, and I wish to get more knowledge about like period stuff and just like that part of female biology. So that's why I'm gonna read the comments. There are no comments. Oh God. Okay. So I'm supposed to have my period within the week. If I'm on the first day of my period and I didn't bleed because of any other circumstances, with the addition to him not ejaculated, how unlikely it is for me to get pregnant. So I'm on the first day of my period, and I didn't bleed because of any other circumstance. We didn't. How unlikely? Because also this question is kind of throwing me off because she is asking like not, you know. How unlikely? How unlikely? I don't think she wrote the question right. That's why I'm confused. So my opinion is, you don't need to worry, because you washed yourselves and then you did it a second time, but it also kind of depends on when the condom broke. If the condom, I don't know if I pronounced it right. If the condom broke at the time that you were having more like, how do I say, you were more into it, maybe maybe there's like a slight chance of something, but I would tell you, honestly, from what I read and from what I know, and I know nothing because I don't have the most knowledge, and I wish I had, about periods and stuff, I would tell you are completely fine. Especially because you had the bath in between. Oh yeah. I would tell you that. But again, I may be wrong. But I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. On the first day of my period, I'm gonna search something. Are we more fertile the first day of our period? The big question is this. When an egg, which is like before your period starts. Okay, so this is the thing. You are the most fertile at the time of ovulation, when an egg is released from your ovaries, which usually occurs 12 to 14 days before your next period starts. So this means that from, like, if you are just asking, bro, it's my first day, am I more likely to get pregnant first day of period? The answer is no, right? You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong. 100%, please tell me. I don't have any knowledge very deep about this stuff, and I wish I had. Maybe because I wanted to do a workshop, and maybe one of the things that I will try to get is more info about this stuff, just to understand everything. You know, how the period works and this and that. I can even ask my parents. My parents are from science, they teach science. I think that's how you say it. And there's stuff about like sexual education. So interesting. Okay, we will do 2 more questions because I'm actually absolutely knackered and I'm really, really tired. In a perfect world, sure. So you mean like, and again, I don't have any knowledge about this, so please enlighten me. And I mean this. So in a perfect world, the first day of your period, you don't have any chance of getting pregnant. Is that it? But what is your opinion about the question that we just saw? Like, do you think that she can get pregnant like this? In my opinion, no. But what do you think? But again, I say this my opinion because we don't know when the condom broke, you know. So I don't know. I will check your comment if you comment. But thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much. And again, I don't have the most amount of knowledge, so I'm trying to. I swear to God, that's why I do this, so I can get questions like this. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 more. I will check your comment. I'm gonna, if you comment. If you don't comment, it's fine. Thank you so much. But I am gonna pull out my phone. I'm gonna pull out my phone. Do I have just chat in here? Okay, let me see. Okay, technically it's possible, but pretty unlikely. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, technically it's possible, but pretty unlikely. Okay, interesting. So I think, and again, we will just move to another question, but I think the main thing in here is to have luck, but also when the condom broke. I don't know, because yeah, I don't think she's specific about when it broke. I'm gonna say he did not first round. Okay, what is it? Yeah, she only says that he did not ejaculate. Okay, thank you for commenting. Thank you so much. And by the way, the people that are watching, like, how did you get to this stream? Was it just like recommended to you in the front page? Like, I'm curious. If you can tell me, I would highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we will do 2 more questions. Oh God, menstrual cycle. Oh shit, I have no knowledge about this. I mean, she's asking a lot of questions. You know what I'm gonna do? I am actually, this is no cap, I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna save this question so I can read and get more knowledge off of it. GG. I mean, you ask for it and God gives you. God or whoever you believe in. I made 2 free sex education board games. Okay, let's check this out. If this is not a fishy link. Is it a fishy link? It's not a fishy link. Ooh, this is cool. I was saying that my parents, they are like science teachers, and oh well, I can't really see. Can I? Okay, we can't really see. My parents do some stuff of like sexual education. It's inside the subject of science. And I was gonna say that my mom a couple months ago, she bought for the school some sex education games, sex education and like other stuff about opening up, and my dog wants to go outside, and knowing like who you are a little bit more, like icebreakers, you know. Okay, 2 more questions, this one and the other one, the below one. Okay, I just browsed the chatting category. I'm assigning this to see if you have questions too, you can ask. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Okay, you just browsed chatting category. Okay, cool. I mean, my general question, and it's not really a question, is just I need to get more knowledge in terms of like menstrual cycle and just like period stuff for the female anatomy, biology stuff. So it's just like researching. But yeah, but thank you so much. That's pretty cool. Okay, condom sizes are confusing. And by the way, where did you... Now, this kind of... You don't have to answer, but... Okay, most people don't know how much... However, to be honest. Yeah, for sure. Even, like, me, I'm doing this, and of course, I'm talking out of my ass, and I don't have the most amount of knowledge. Like, I'm not a science guy, so to speak. But the little that I know kind of helps, but I know that I don't know anything. And we always have, like, doubts about every single thing. And it's normal. We're human beings. I was gonna ask, so you said, okay, like, did you get a degree for what you do? And what is your job? Is your job related to like body anatomy? Like, I don't know, something like that. It might not have nothing to do with what you are saying and you just have knowledge, but I'm just interested because I like this type of topics. Either way, I'm just gonna do the other 2 questions. Okay, well, I was researching into condom sizes and measured my girth I think that's how you say it. It stood between 13 14 centimeters. I think that's how I say it. Depending on how strong was the erection. Length is 16.5. Okay, it stood between. Okay, okay, I know what it means. Now I'm looking for condom sizes, but some websites say I should wear snug fits. Some say large. I'm confused. Can anyone give any recommendations? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be bluntly honest. I have never had to worry about condom sizes. You interpret. Is that how you say it? You are going to interpret and just give meaning to what I just said however you like, and especially the people who have more knowledge than me. I think, and I may be talking out of my ass, I think condom packages have a measure. How do you say a measure? They tell you the size that they go, like roughly. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. So snug and large condoms are often labeled clearly, while standard comments often don't mention sizing at all. So my opinion is go online, research a little bit about sizes, and just get a regular one, because it also stretches. You know what I mean? The material is stretchy, I think. At least my opinion. Try large, and if they're too big, get the other kind. I mean, I would tell you just buy like the standard one, but trial and error. Buy small small sized packs of various sizes from different companies. Okay. But it's an interesting question, but I never really worried about that. But I mean, each size it's different. Okay, I have degrees in biology and I was teaching anatomy and physiology. Hope I read that right. I don't think most common parents do tell you. Okay, cool. Okay, you have degrees in biology. That's really cool. Really nice, really nice. Okay. I mean, because my parents also, I think they did it in biology, like degrees and stuff like that. So, but what I mean with this is that for me, the most interesting part about science has a word, okay? I'm saying like my experience from 5th, 6th, 7th grade, etc. was always like the sexual education part. The rest was kind of for me. But I'm just saying. But yeah, but thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much. And also with the condoms, I was going to say, if you do get free condoms, like I do, because I have like partnership and stuff like that I spoke in the beginning of the stream. Like if you get like normal packages, it won't come, it just comes like the 3 fucking condoms, like 1, 2, 3, and then you just rip them. So yeah, it doesn't really tell you the size. But I guess the thing is, like someone said, trial and error. That's fine. But always be with a comfortable partner. If you don't know your size and you're gonna be, if you want to impress a girl or a boy and you're just like, oh God, I hope this fits, do it first. Okay, don't put pressure on yourself unnecessarily, so to speak. Or be with someone that's not going to judge you, of course, because that's what people should do. Last question. Could I be pregnant? Hope I can know what this is about and give a good answer. Me and my partner are both 16 and have engaged in a dry humping several times before. My opinion, just from reading this, is no. The most recent time he came a lot faster than me, but I kept going until I finished, even though he had not cleaned the cum off his stomach. Oh, okay, but wait. It depends on. Okay, but she's gonna say it. I'm getting ahead. I was wearing underwear and loose shorts, but I noticed that some part of the shorts were wet, possibly from his semen. Yeah, okay. This was on the 21st, and I have now missed my period, which was supposed to get on the first. To get on the first, and I don't seem to be displaying any symptoms of PMS. PMS is like delayed stuff. What is PMS? What is PMS? Acknowledge PMS. What is PMS? PMS, menstrual. Hope I'm writing this right. Premenstrual syndrome is the name for symptoms women can experience in the weeks before their period. Oh, okay. I kind of know what this means. Okay, food cravings, fatigue. Okay. Got it. I know what I mean. Okay, display that is. I missed my period from 2 months ago, so it could be unrelated. I'm just horribly stressed and have not been able to sleep well for days because of my anxiety. If I was pregnant, I would probably have to kill myself. Jesus Christ, okay. But my life's starting to get better. Also, I can't get a pregnancy test because I don't have yet my driver's license. Neither is my boyfriend. You can't get a pregnancy test because you don't have your driver's license? Wait, what? Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? You can purchase over the counter without a prescription. You do not need to show an ID or be a certain age to purchase one. Yeah. Like, what is this? I like, yeah. Could you be pregnant? Yes. Chances are highly unlikely, though. Yeah. But pregnancy test because I don't have my driver's license. That's kind of weird. Is no one talking about that? Okay, but yeah, but my answer was, I mean, from my opinion, no. But again, like we also said in chat, you know, it's like we just be careful, and we gotta have ways to track it and kind of see how it goes and updating it, if you know what I mean. I mean, just be on top of it. Sperm likes moist environments and can't live outside the body for more than 30 minutes or until it dries up. So if some of that cum got into you, highly unlikely, and still made it to an egg, again, not, yeah, then you could be pregnant. Chances are very unlikely. Yeah, everything. This might be the cause of your late periods. Stress and other factors like diet can impact your period. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I stressed over not having my period so much it didn't come at all. Yeah. When in doubt, take a pregnancy test. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Having devices or whatever that you can track stuff, like being on top of it. But is no one talking about, like, I can't go get a pregnancy test because I don't have my driver's license? I find that kind of weird. But I don't know. Okay. Premenstrual syndrome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for my dog. Depends on the country they live. Yeah, but yeah, it would be nearly impossible for this person. Yeah, from, like, I didn't read everything, but from the general thing of the first couple sentences, I would say the same thing. But yeah, it depends on where they live. But even depending where they live, I don't think But when was this? Yeah, this was like 6 days ago. I'm just gonna read the rest of the comments. Yeah, making a cycle long. Pregnancy test. I don't have my driver's license. Weird. I actually think I'm gonna ask, but I mean, my account here is so fishy, I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, that's it. Some countries might be very strict about it. Yeah, but yeah. Because the thing is that what I think I found odd is that she has to have a driver's license to buy it. If it was like ID card, but everyone has like an ID card, even if you are a kid, I think. That's weird. But anyway, it is what it is. So, we conclude this episode, which was like 1 hour 15. I want to thank you so much. Countries have weird laws. Yeah, they do have weird laws. Yeah, and I don't know. I've never heard about this one, to be honest. A driver's license. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Considering doing a follow. I will be doing these talk shows once in a while, okay? I wanted to do it right now because I missed my schedule this week because I just had other work. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. I will see you when I see you. Probably not doing a Last of Us react this next week because I'm gonna watch it with my parents. But yeah, but we will be back doing something. I think Real Madrid is playing, it's today, okay. But we will see how it is, if I do a little bit of a stream or not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Considering subscribing, following, it's for free. I don't get anything. You guys don't get anything besides a good laugh and just some information. And that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments and to whoever was watching throughout the live stream. Thank you. Bye bye.